get a little iffy on where and what things we're doing, but a brief rendition of. So correct me if I'm ever wrong in here. I'm just going to go through and describe what you're looking at. Lone Hunter, you were in a rope trick, extra dimensional pocket, looking out from this mirror. You can see Nazra, the Hill Giant Chief, dressed in his splint mail armor, but he's starting to bleed from several places. He's looking really woozy. Along around at his feet are several ogres. I'm counting 4 ogres. Is that correct?
Sounds right.
Okay. And they were all
I have it
assaulting.
written down. I have it all written down. Hold on, give me a second.
All right. And I know it was your Clone Hunter. And then we had Mortan,
Okay.
significantly far away, 100 and some odd feet away.
All right.
And Mortan is surrounded by 2 hill giants.
Yeah, it was all together. I don't know if you just said it because I took off my headset, but altogether there were 8 bugbears. Oh, that's odd. I wrote bugbears twice for some reason. 8 bugbears.
I only have 2 bugbears left.
Oh, I don't know.
I got
Before we sign
2 bugbears and
Philip killed a wall.
And 4 hill giants and then Nazra.
No, I found some more bugbears. Okay, there's 6 bugbears.
6 bugbears, some hill giants, and Nazra.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 bugbears.
Ah, see, I knew there was a lot more.
7 bugbears in 2 separate groups. I want to go with 4 total hill giants and Nazra.
Yeah, that's what I have written down. It was just the bugbears that I messed up.
Because those bugbears came out from the stronghold, a second set, I think. There was like 4 of them or something.
Okay, there's Nazra. I see.
That makes sense now.
And Morton, you have 2 hill giants around you, correct?
Yes.
And then at the entrance to the gate, about 30 feet in front of you, there are 4 or 5 bugbears with 2 hill giants. And standing next to you now is Celestina, who did a mad dash to get over there. And has Rashik landed yet? He was floating down softly while unconscious with his winged boots.
I don't think he's landed yet.
Had you not landed yet, Rashik?
You're muted.
Not before I fell unconscious.
Well, yeah, but you're strictly floating down. We looked up the winged boots, and you wouldn't just fall. It said that if something happened, you would float down.
Yeah, well, it said when the time runs out. But if... So, yeah, I would guess so, because I would fall unconscious, and fly is like a concentration. Isn't it?
Yeah, but the winged boot description, granted it was when the time ran out, but I'm assuming it's the same way. When it's over, and you gently float.
Yeah.
Instead of just fall.
Yeah.
So, but had you landed yet? Or
no.
Were you still... Okay, you were not landed. All right. Okay, so that's where we were at the time. And where are the other... I got some of the bugbears at the entrance to the gate, standing in front of the 2 hill giants. Where were the other bugbears? Were they over by you, Lone Hunter, trying to...
I think they might have been waiting for Rashik to get down.
They came over with some of the ogres. They're trying to find Lone Hunter.
Yeah.
They were burning the grass and stuff, yeah. So there was the smoke.
Yeah, the bugbears were burning the grass to try to smoke you out where you were hiding all the time. Okay.
Mhm.
That's what those other set were doing. Thank you. All right. So we're good to go, I think.
Yep.
Everybody situated, got everything in their minds?
Yep.
All right. Lone Hunter, what would you like to do?
He's looking down through the window
Yes.
of the rope trick
Yes.
at the mighty hill giant chieftain, waiting for an opening for him to move on by, and then he is going to go ahead and stealth down the rope. He'll let the rope out slowly, as
Sneaky.
quietly as he can, and he'll start sliding down it.
Now, give me a stealth check if you would, please.
All right.
He is scared by the smoke, so
Oh, sweet. I love it. Doot, doot. That's a 30.
Okay.
Wow. Hey, were you pausing because you could hear yourself?
No.
Oh, okay. No, because I could hear an echo. And
yeah,
it
you're.
freaking me out.
It sounds a bit echoey to me as well, Charles.
Well, maybe I got the input too high on it. All right. Let's see here. My input. Is that better?
Okay, so can you hear it echoing?
Yeah, I still hear it echoing too. I don't know if it's.
It doesn't
if
matter. It's not that
It's
distracting.
okay. Yeah, it's not that bad. I just thought it was messing with you.
Let's see here. But that's what I got. I'll try to get this figured. Go to stream only.
Right, so you're moving down, you're hiding. Okay.
You are hidden. Well, nobody noticed. The bugbears are busy lighting their fires. Nosser's looking off into the distance at Celestina, who is bolted away from him. And the ogres are also like, go chase him down. He's really fast. And they can't tell that you're, oh, no, you're not in full plate. Like,
I am in full play. It's
are.
a mithril. It's mithril plate now, though.
So
So
they can't tell you're female or anything. So that's like, that thing's really fast.
Mm.
He, she, it, whatever. Really fast. What do you think, boss? Fuck it. Look at that thing with my wife's head. Oh, much longer. Alright, so you're slowly climbing down the rope.
Yep. And trying to use, if the smoke from the fires are still there, to help obscure me.
Mm-hmm.
And when I get to the ground, I want to look and see the situation that Morcon's in comparison to the chieftain.
Morcon has 2 hill giants surrounding him, but he's got Celestina right next to him now, and Rashik is slowly flowing down. Whereas when you climb down from the rope, you see Nazra. He'll have his back turned to you, but he's looking off to over there, and there'll be 4 ogres around, as well as the bugbears burning.
It's
But
Rashik like near Morcat then?
Rashik is near, but over top because he's down.
Oh, okay.
But Morcon is also like bloody to all hell.
He's bloodied all hell.
Okay.
Well, that's
I'm
what
going
I'm trying to get.
percentage of health that Nazra probably looks a little worse.
Then Lone Hunter will go ahead and take 2 shots at Nazar in the back.
I'm not sure. Can you has the hill giant that you originally put your hunter's mark on?
Say again?
He probably Hunter's March and Archer.
No, he hunter's marked another hill giant.
Yeah,
Oh.
and it I think it died or hasn't died yet. It's one on Morcon maybe.
Yeah. If it would be one of the ones on Morcon, yeah. So I'm looking here. I haven't had a dead hill giant, so never mind. He's not dead yet. Okay.
Yeah.
Want to take 2 shots at Nozdrum?
Yep.
All right.
And I'll take. Let's see here. I want to double check one thing on here. What do I got that feat? No, I don't get that feat. So.
Sharpshooter.
Yeah, I was looking to see if I had sharpshooter on him, which I don't. So it's that's will be a 17 24 for the first.
Yeah, that'll hit.
And a 20 unnatural for the second.
2 hits.
And let's see here. And 19, 21, 20, 23 points of damage.
Okay, that'd be right. And some of your movement and a bonus action to stealthily hide. Oh, yes, just FYI, you would have advantage on those attacks.
That's all right. I hit, so it doesn't make a difference.
Okay.
So, yeah, and then what I'll do is I'll bonus action hide.
Right.
With a stealth of 19.
Oh, he is so woozy. After he looks around in pain as the arrow strikes, and he sees you with your trophy of his wife's head climbing on your back as you duck down into the tall grass and swiggle through there. He loses track of you, and he lets out a roar. 3, 5, 4, 5, I found my enemy, and he shall die. Which everybody else just hears is grumbling because they don't understand giant. Anything else?
Yeah, nobody else here speaks giant, right?
Oh, they hear him. They just don't understand him. Oh, you hear him. People across the moors hear him. All right, Morkan, you're up. There are 2 hill giants over top of you.
Okay. With haste, do I invoke an attack of opportunity if I were to try to move away?
You can use your haste action to disengage if you want to.
Oh,
So
okay.
you could attack twice and use your bonus action to attack and then run away with haste.
All right. Cool. All right. The question is, am I dual wielding? Because I remember that I had dropped my bow before.
Yeah, you've got 2 weapons.
I was about to say your choice. I don't remember.
I believe I had my scimitar and a hand axe in my hand.
Yeah, that's what I remember.
Okay. All right. So rolling for the scimitar.
Are you attacking the one on the right or the one on the left?
Yes.
Not a yes or no question.
I know.
The right looks a lot worse.
Yeah. Then the one that looks horrible. Okay. So we'll roll that first. That's going to be 18 to hit.
That'll hit.
Nice. Let me roll that damage. Wow. 5 damage.
You add your strength mod to that?
I did.
Okay. Attack number 2.
Okay. And then that's another hand axe. That's another 8. No, because I don't add my proficiency
No,
for this one, right?
mod.
Okay, so
Wait,
That's
how many attacks do you have?
He's
What?
got 3
What?
regular, 1 offhand.
yeah, one
Okay.
regular, one off.
2 rig.
Well, technically, I'm a fighter. So
You're
I
a
do have.
fighter.
I do have.
Isn't that 3 attacks?
Yeah, you get 3 regular, 1 offhand, and then your bonus.
Okay,
Great.
so then 18 again for the scimitar.
Yeah, your second attack hit. Just what was the damage for?
Oh, that's going to be 2 plus 4, 6.
Okay.
All right, then the hand axe.
Well, I've only got you at 2 regular attacks at the moment.
Yeah, so I'm doing my offhand.
Okay.
That's going to be 16. 16 natural.
That'll hit.
All right, and then. Oh wait, no, that's the wrong dice. My bad. Hand axe. Oh, it is okay. So D. That's going to be 5 plus.
No pluses on your offhand.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. So 5. And
You killed a giant.
nice.
Morcon Giant Slayer, and you still have 1 regular attack from your action.
I do still.
Yeah, I only had you with 2 regulars and 1 offhand.
Wait, is that from haste?
Yeah,
Nope.
you have 3 attacks. Fighters at level 11 or so get a 3rd attack.
1 more regular.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah. Yeah, fighters' attacks increase. At 5th, they get 2. 11th, they get 3. Then, what is it? 20th, they get 4?
Yeah, it's right there.
Okay, so a natural 14.
That will hit.
All right. Then.
And you can add your strength mod to this one.
Okay. Ooh, max damage. So that'll be.
D6.
Oh wait, why isn't it Dex? Scimitar is a finesse weapon.
It's finesse. So yeah, it would be Dex.
Yeah, you can use your dex if you want. Not bad.
All right. So 10.
Okay.
And then with my haste action, I'm going to disengage and move my full movement backwards.
Yeah,
Like
60
back
feet.
back in the direction of my bow. Oh fuck, wait, no, that's probably gonna screw me because I would be closer to more enemies. Oh no. All right, so then I'm just trying to go 60 feet far from like anyone that can get close to me. Wherever you want to put me, DM, just as long as I'm not in danger.
You're 60 feet away from any enemy. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Next up will be some bugbears. I believe these are the ones that are. I think I'm just doing all the bugbears at once, right?
I think so.
No, I got multiple sets of bugbears.
Yeah, you were doing it. You were doing it like 4 by 4.
Okay. So this would be those set of bugbears, the ones that are over by. The ones over by Lone Hunter would be those bugbears. First ones out. Oh, what would they do? Bugbear hit. Mazrasek, find him, kill him. They've already lit the grass on fire. They're now going to stand around and look around while hefting javelins. That's what they're doing. Okay, Celestina.
With them, how far is Rashik above me?
He would have been halfway. You were what, 60 feet originally?
No, because I only started flying. I actually wasn't that far up at all. I thought I was only like 20, 30 feet up.
Okay. Well, okay. If we don't remember that he landed yet, then let's say he's half that distance. 15.
All right. Is it possible to jump 15 feet?
Oh,
Possible. possible. Give me an
See, and do
athletic.
you know what? I actually remember that it was 20 because I remember thinking that's a makeable jump.
All right, let's go with 10 then. You're halfway.
Yeah.
You're halfway down. You're 10 feet up.
Sure.
Doable.
All right.
Athletics check.
I want this to work, so I'm going to use my Tides of Chaos on this.
The DM's guide says like what? It's like a running high jump is like half your strength score, and then it's like your height.
Yeah, so all you need
plus
to
your
do is
height
exercise.
times 1.5 because you reach your arms up. So if you're like 6 feet tall, that's 9 feet plus half. And then they say, and then you can roll to extend it.
Well,
A 6-foot person can dunk.
I said I was pretty. I said Cersei was pretty tall for a half elf. So
I put her near like 5'8", 5'10". That'll be tall for a half elf.
All right.
Athletics.
I'll roll the check then. See
With
if, yeah.
If you're using Tides of Chaos, you get back up a little bit, use the running jump.
Yeah. 22.
You slam him, that dude, with a big thunder dunk. You can even like Michael Jordan in it if you want.
Well, no, I just need to be able to touch him. So when I get up to him, I touch him and I lay on hands.
How much you giving him?
How many points?
20 hit points.
Whoa.
20.
And as she jumps up, you see her tongue come out.
Rashik, life flows back into your body. The warmth, healing powers of
Heal Morkan.
flow through your body and your eyes flutter open. You feel still a little woozy, but invigorated with 20 hit points. All right, so that's your movement, action. Anything else?
And how does the other giant work?
Nice.
On a scale of 1 to 105, he looks like a 73.
Don't you love that we came up with that?
He's
He
like,
looks like a 73. What the hell does a 73 look like?
I'm not going to be doing much with one attack for that because we're going to have my action. So
used a little bit of your movement, and
can I dodge with the haste action?
you can do something with your haste action that haste allows you to do.
I can't remember. Does haste allow you to hit the dodge action?
I don't know.
Hang on.
For some reason, it'd be nice if it did, though, wouldn't it?
I don't think it does, but
let's see here. Haste.
I know you can. I'm pretty sure you can disengage and you can dash with your haste action.
Haste, let's see here. Creature speed up there, double, blah, blah, blah. Gains additional action on each turn. The action can be used to take the attack, one weapon attack only. Dash, disengage, hide, or use an object.
Dodge is
That's
not
a shame.
included in that list of things you can do with it. There are several things you can do, though. Oh. So, any of those things you'd like to do with your?
I think I'm just gonna. Do any of the bugbears seem like they're more injured?
Yes, some of them do look like they're injured.
All right, I'm gonna move up and attack one of the injured bugbears.
Okie dokie doggy daddy. Roll it. Hey, you have advantage on dexterity saving throws.
22.
That'll hit.
For 8 damage.
8 damage, and this would be one of the second of bugbears. So, let's call what's injured one of those. He is still alive. All right. I'm assuming
Oh well, worth a try.
All right. Ooh, next up, those bugbears. They are all going to surround you and close on you.
Okay.
They are going to most likely ineffectively sling their morning stars at you. That's what bugbears do. They need 18 or better to hit. I got 5 of them. Is what I'm counting on my sheet of paper. 2, 3, 4, 5. In that area. And so there's a miss. There's a miss. There's a miss. There's a close. But a miss. And another miss. One of them got real close though. One of them was coming right at you. And you managed just to bring your shield up just in the nick of time to dodge it to the side.
Yeah.
Close, but no cigars. And they're like, no! So you are completely sounded by big.
I say I've got you outnumbered.
Gaping bugbears. And they're angry and they're surrounding you. Next up will be Nazra. Oh! Oh! You will die! You will die for this! Where is he? Where is he? That's what he's doing. Great big battle axe. Rashik, you are 10 feet up on the ground. You've just been fondled. What would you like to do?
I give Serena? Celestina. Fuck, I can never remember which one is which. I give Celestina a cold, emotionless reptilian gaze of gratitude.
Okay.
And
I probably don't see it because I'm too busy trying to walk all the bugbears.
And I would like I'm gonna fly because the speed of the boots is like 20 feet or so. I don't know, something. Anyways, but I'm gonna go like 20 feet up, so I'm 30 feet up in the air again.
Okay. Get
a better look at this battlefield, and I'm gonna take a good look at it, and I kind of want to know I have a couple questions about the battlefield. How are all the enemies clustered? And how big of an area?
You have several of them. You have 2 hill giants and the 5 bugbears and Celestina clustered near the gates.
Uh-huh.
You have 1 giant pretty much directly underneath you. And then way off like 100 feet away, you have Nazra, and he's clustered with 4 ogres and 3 bugbears, but they're clustered, but they're like, say, 30 feet. They're not grouped clustered, but they're in that area searching around. Not a tight cluster. I suppose you put a fireball well aimed, you could possibly get them all.
Hey, there are 5 around me. I'm full health, so you could hit, if you hit me, you can hit 5 bugbears.
Yeah, and 2 hill giants maybe. They're right behind the line of bugbears, which are no longer a line because they've surrounded.
Okay, I'll tell you what, because I would like to specifically cast. Okay, listen.
You create a wall of tough, pliable, tangled brush bristling with needle-sharp thorns. The wall appears within range on a solid surface and lasts for the duration. You choose to make the wall up to 60 feet long, 10 feet high, and 5 feet thick, or a circle that has a 20-foot diameter and is up to 20 feet high and 5 feet thick. The wall blocks line of sight. When the wall appears, each creature within its area must make a dexterity saving throw. On a failed
right, that's not here nor there. 60-foot long wall? I want to cast Wall of Thorns.
Oh.
And I could make it either a 60-foot long wall. Wait, where is it? How thick are they? I don't know how thick. 60 feet long, 10 feet high, 5 feet thick.
Okay.
Or a circle that's like 20 feet in diameter.
Okay.
And 20, whatever. Fuck, man. Anyways, I want to know I want to cast that in like the most effective place. And it almost sounds like in front of the door.
You could, if you wanted to put it in front of the door, I would definitely give you easily the 2 hill giants without affecting Celestina. A little bit of a spell casting ability roll, and you can possibly even get some of the bugbears without getting Celestina. And if you wanted to put it 60 feet and then there and then curve it, like an L shape manner, to have it come out to block the others from coming to you or something. And 10 feet tall, granted, Nazra will be able to see over it, but it's still depending upon where he is, and how close you are all, he might not be able to see where you're at the wall. The ogres, no, because that's about how tall they are, so they're not going to be able to see, any angle or anything around it. The bugbears definitely not. So they could walk around it. It would take some more time, but it would cut off their line of sight in the direct path. And you'll be able to see over it. They'll see you too, because you're.
I want to because I just would like to make most effective use of it, because it does actually a considerable amount of damage, right?
Oh, so you want to get them inside of it?
Pardon me?
You want to get creatures inside of it?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, because it actually does damage.
How much of a range? You could fling it across at Nazra and all the ogres and bugbears too.
120-foot range.
All right, that's close enough. Yeah. So if you want, you can get the 2 hill giants in front of the door without a problem. And if you want to try to include some bugbears without Celestina, a spell casting ability check. Or if you just want to get as many creatures as possible 120 feet away from you, where Nazra, the ogres, and those bugbears are, I'll give you a spell casting ability check to determine how many of them you get, and definitely one of them if you want. Like, if you definitely want Nazra to be included in it, him, and however many you can get as a spell casting ability check. Your choice.
Which one would be more affected by the doors or that group?
Hard to say.
I'm going to go against the other group with Nazra.
Okay. Yeah, I think you definitely have a better chance of getting more of them. Especially since everybody over there is readying actions to kill Lone Hunter as soon as they see him.
When I make this ability score, do you want me to add my proficiency bonus or not?
Yeah, your proficiency and wisdom.
Okay.
Just like a spell attack.
Okay. 18.
I'm going to give you. There are how many?
I didn't roll super
1,
good.
2, 3, 4, 7, 8. There are 8 creatures over there. I'm going to give you 3d4. So you may get them all. No, 2d4? How's 2d4 sound? D6 plus 2? D6 plus 2. That sounds good to me. How about that?
Okay. Oh, but you rolled a d6 plus 2.
Oh, yeah, you got them all. Fucking one of them. You just zigzag that motherfucker, that wall of thorns. Okay, so I got 8 dexterity saving throws.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I had a friend of mine come over the other day, and I was showing him all my dice. He's like, dude, you have too many dice. I'm like, oh, yeah, you never know when you're going to have to roll 8 dexterity saving throws. Okay, the first ones are going to be the first ones I grab are going to be the bugbears fail. Fail. All 3 bugbears fail.
Yeah, DC is 17.
Dice for Nazra. Nazra fails. And these others are the ogres. Fail, 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 fucking fail. My best number I had on 8 d20s was a 10. Alright, so Nazra dies. He had 4 hit points left.
Well, and I rolled nice. I rolled 41 points of damage.
So they all take 41?
Yeah.
Okay.
I rolled fucking awesome.
It would be a probably about this point where another podcast would be like, How do you want to do this?
Yeah. How would you like to describe this massive carnage? Are there corpses just like barely?
Okay, no, I'm like I kind of like I said, I just float a little bit higher up in the air, get a good look at like the battlefield, and I shake my staff, and I conjure the essence of nature itself in the ground. I cause like the fertility and the growth, and it grows. Like, think of it like something moving, right?
Yeah.
It starts at a point, and then this line of hedges just like erupts from the earth and keeps moving forward. And it's like, you know, like fucking like razor leaf and shit like that, right? And erupting vines and thorns.
Do you remember Sleeping Beauty?
What?
Where the thorns grew up around the castle to keep people out?
Maybe.
Okay. That's
but and as it does, it actually like fucking grows fast enough to actually skewer creatures in spots. So it actually comes growing up like through their body and erupting out of their skin and their rib cages, and it just, you know, and like things like the hobgoblins can be like totally engulfed. They're there, and all of a sudden these things just erupt out of the ground and sprout right through their bodies, spearing them in multiple places and bursting out of their flesh as it grows. It just in this long line until it eventually ends at the farthest point.
And you're wondering, is that as a hedge? Is that a row of roses from all the blood dripping off of the leaves? Oh.
Mm-hmm.
And Nazra is taller. So Nazra stands over top of it. You can see his, like, just around his stomach area, his upper chest, and his arms holding his great axe. And it clumps over, but it's still held up by the branches as the great axe just falls to the ground. Off the wall. And the top of his corpse still stands there, limply. Yeah, they're all fucking dead, dude.
Mm.
Anything else for you?
No, I'm okay.
Okay. Ogres, dead. Skipping ogres.
That was such an epic couple of turns. A jumping wheel on hands followed by a wall of thorns. Right, that was awesome.
That may have turned the tide right there. All right, Hill Giant's turn. Okay, the two Hill Giants at the gate behind those bugbears who are now surrounding them will use their reach and their giant clubs to try to bash Celestina in the head.
Yep.
And we have a hit on Celestina off of the first one. That would be a total.
Shield.
That would be a total of 27, which I believe still misses with a shield, right?
Yeah.
And the other guy is going to whiff real bad. And the Hill Giant that was alive underneath Rafik. Well,
guys, I have 1/3 of a spell slot left. Like, that's all. Like, that's everything I have right now.
He will dash over to Morcon.
All you gotta do is hit.
Well, his action is to dash. Because you can move 60 feet and he can't. So he's going to dash to get over to you. And I'm saying he's fucking out of rocks because I've thrown so many rocks at you people. It ain't even funny. Okay. Next up, we'll be back to the original. Lone Hunter. Round 2. You look up and you see fucking thorn bushes everywhere. And you can see, at the top, still sticking out of this row of hedges that grew out of nowhere. And there's smoke, and there's fire, and the hedges are starting to go on fire, and Nazra is just limp body barely above the top of the hedge bushes.
Lone Hunter will make his way over to Nazra.
Okay.
And he will go ahead and take Nasr's head and search his body.
Okay. Getting his head. He is in the middle of this hedgerow. What's the hedgerow say about trying to move on and climb it, get around it? What does that say about that? Wall of thorns.
I'm still surrounded by five bugbears, by the way.
They're dead.
Oh, are they?
No,
Okay.
no, I'm sorry. The bugbears over by Nasr are dead.
All right. Well,
what the trying to climb, get on a wall of thorns is like.
Okay, let's see here.
Wall of fire, wall of ice.
Wall of thorns. Pliable. You create a tough, pliable, tangled bush bristling with sharp needle points. The wall appears within range and lasts for duration. You choose to make the wall 60 feet by whatever there. And when the wall appears, each creature saving throw, painful, and like that. Okay. Save throw. And
the wall slowly.
Lone Hunter will use his ranger ability.
Yeah.
Of land stride. Which
so unhindered by difficult terrain.
Yep.
Okay. All right. On its turn there, the creature is the first time. So I'm not going to give you the 4 feet of movement thing for 1 foot. I'll say that you can climb up on it. That's fine. But the first time a creature enters the wall on its turn or ends its turn there, the creature must make a dexterity saving throw. It takes 78 slashing damage on a failed save or half as much damage on a successful one. So if you climb up it, which I can understand you doing, you're going to need a dex save the first time you enter the wall on a turn. This is the first time you enter the top wall on a turn, so give me a dex save.
That will be, let's see here. I get an advantage on that, so.
From.
Okay, that my dex saving throw mod on that is a 6, so that's a 22.
That will pass it. You take half damage. Would you like me to roll the 78, or would you like Rashik to roll the 78?
Don't matter.
Okay. What about you, Rashik?
No, you roll then, because it's against players, so you do it.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm thinking about casting fireball on myself to kill all these bugbears.
It's not a bad idea. Okay, so you're taking half. 15, 17.
But the hell giants can probably take it. So
3, 25. You take 12 points of damage.
All right.
Top of it. Significantly better than the bugbears and hill giants. The ogres had 39 hit points each left because they went through the insect plague. Man, that wall just fucked.
And can Lone Hunter, does it appear that Lone Hunter could go ahead and grab him and use Lone Hunter's weight to pull him down off this onto the ground in a safe area to check it out?
It's only 5 feet thick. He is significantly thicker than 5 feet. So,
okay.
Go with, yeah, there's a shot. Give me a strength athletics check. You got powerful build that gives you advantage or anything on moving and shit?
Powerful build allows me to move, pull, tug, push things as one size larger.
I'll give you a straight up roll.
All right. All right, 16 on the dice with athletics, so that's a 21.
I was going to make the DC. His DC is 17. So, yeah, you pull him through. Golem is loose. He's now lying on the ground, and I'm going to say that you can also be out of the hedgerow. Which side would you like to be on? Would you like to have been on the other side, like climb up over top of him and then yank him back towards the regular battle out of the wall, or away from the battle wall?
Well, which way was his back? I'm assuming he got jabbed in the front.
Yeah, either or. He's thicker than 5 feet, so there's a little bit of him not in the wall either way.
Okay.
So you could either drag him towards, just land and his body.
I'll pull him towards the direction I came from.
Okay. So that
would make sense.
All right. So that would be your action. A little bit of movement. You got some more movement if you want, or a bonus action. Your choice.
Yeah. Let's see here. No, that'll probably be it because I want to eventually take his head and search his body. So.
Okay. And you all hear a great creaking, cracking, as if some massive creature just went through a forest, aka Nazra was pulled out of the wall of thorns. Morcon, you are back in melee with the hill giant. What would you like to do?
Okay. Okay, so I first things first, in looking through my through all my notes and everything. Okay, so whoa. In looking through my notes, I actually have 70 feet of movement.
Ah, okay. He still could have got you on the dash.
Yeah, absolutely.
On a dash, so.
No,
I mean,
we didn't know, so 60 it is, you know what I mean? But with that said, I am going to attack. Same way I did before, just trying to get his
engage.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go ahead and roll 3 regular attacks first and foremost.
Okay.
If you have multiple 20s.
All right, so that's going to be 11 natural.
Yeah, I'm assuming your plus is going to hit it. Yeah.
Yeah, I have a +8. You want me to just roll all the hits?
Yeah, just roll 3 first.
Okay. Okay, so that's going to be a 16 natural, and then I rolled a 7, but I have a +15. Yeah. Awesome.
Right. Roll your damage and add your strength or dex mod to all 3 of those attacks.
Okay.
That's just all your main hand. All your main hand right there.
Yep. All right, that's going to be 12. 12 plus 4, 8, 12. 12 plus 12, 24.
Total?
Yep.
All right.
That's all main hand, and then
your offhand, you can go ahead and roll that now.
Okay. If a natural 5 hits, I'll be very surprised. No, because it's an offhand, so it would probably be.
No, you still get everything regular. It's just
okay. So then, so it's a +8.
Okay, yeah, that'll hit then.
No way.
So
all right.
Don't add your strength mod to this damage though, or your dex mod. You just straight die roll.
Okay.
Well, no, I think. Do you have 2-weapon fighting style?
I don't.
Oh, you don't. Okay.
I have archery. That's going to be just a flat 4.
All right. Now you have your haste action.
Yes.
Now
and with
you can either use it to whack him again. You can disengage. You can hide.
You can hide. Yeah.
How does he look?
He's looking under half.
Ooh, okay.
He's
so
scratches.
So
Or blow will kill them, but maybe another round. Who knows? You have allies, powerful allies.
So in that case, I will not risk it. uh, and I'm going to disengage again.
Engage and move 70 feet away from this motherfucker.
I'm going 70 feet towards my bow.
All right, let's just okay. Let's assume that you can make it to your bow.
Okay, and I like it would be another action to. Well, all right. I'll use the item interaction to put my stuff away. On my next turn, I'll bend down and pick it up. If I live that long.
Attacking one of your weapons.
Oh, okay.
So let's say your are your good thing, right?
Yeah, you can drop one easy enough.
No, I would definitely say that it would be the hand axe, only because of the fact that it's the thing. Yeah.
Yeah. You stole your hand axe.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Bugbears. How's that possible? No, those bugbears are dead. That's why that's not possible. Okay. Celestina. I didn't mark those bugbears out. I was like, they just went and meshed him.
What's around me?
You have 2 hill giants behind 5 bugbears that have you surrounded. And they are within you're within their reach. I wouldn't say you're in melee with them, but you're within their reach. And the bugbears are surrounding you, and they're like, raw.
How are they all looking?
Hmm?
How are they all looking?
The hill giants look relatively fine, and as do the bugbears. They all looking fairly fine. One of them bugbears not so well, but the rest are fine.
They're looking hungry.
Mean and vicious. They got blood in their eyes.
Okay, I'm thinking about fireballing myself to get all of them, but
you could.
Just do it. Just say, Jesus, take the wheel and go for it.
Fuck it, let's do it. It's not going to kill the giants, but we're going to... but let's do it.
All right. What I want from you is a D100 roll.
Yep.
All right, I got 5 bugbears I'm making dexterity saving throws for. And... oh, one of them made it. At least one of them. There's a fail. There's a fail. Oh, there's 2 makes. And 3 fails. That's on the bugbears. And the hill giants are fail. Fail. Okay.
Are we using the site that I used before for...
Sure, if you want to. I'm okay with it.
All right, I've got it up, so...
All right. We had 2 out of 5 bugbears make their saving throws. The other 3 failed, and both of the hill giants failed.
I immediately gained 15 temporary hit points.
Hey, bonus, right?
Yeah. And my dexterity savings throw.
You have advantage because you're hasted.
Advantage, right? Yeah. Natural 19, so.
Yeah, I'm assuming you make your own DC there. All right, so you're going to roll that beautiful 8d6 damage.
Sure. That's pretty crappy. 20.
Hey, well, so you only take 10, so you still have 5 temporary hit points left.
Yeah. I do need to make a concentration check, though.
Oh, yeah.
On haste.
7, 17, 1 dead.
DC 10, I roll an 11.
All right, you're good. All right, one of the
So-
bugbears did die. The others are all burning, and you smell of burnt orangutan hair just fills your nostrils as the explosion just rockets around you.
I am out of spell slots.
All right, that would be your action. You have
I use my haste action to attack the most injured-looking bugbear.
All right, roll it.
Oh, I roll a 19, so
Yeah, you're going to hit a bug.
that bugbear takes 8 damage.
That bugbear falls to the ground dead. Oh, not only do you
Can
smell the
I-
orangutan hair,
Can I?
but blood and piss and shit fills your nostrils.
Could I make an intimidate check, please?
A what check?
An intimidate check, because I just firefought myself.
Sure. Nosra's dead, so there's still something though. It's gonna have to be a hell of an intimidate check. You know, when
Alright,
you go behind them.
I just kind of want to roll it, just because.
Okay.
I don't care if it works or not. I just want to roll it. No, that went off the table. That is a 25.
That's pretty damn good. They are wary, but they're not doing anything because they're more afraid of the hill giants behind them. You know, they know if I run, they're just gonna. I mean, you know, they're fucking dead anyway. Oh, fuck this! It's an impossible situation.
I'm going to do that again if you do not run now.
I can take it. They've seen hill giants reach up and grab one of them and bite their heads off. That's what they're afraid of. All right. They're going to half-heartedly bring their morning stars down upon you. Oh, and that is one hit.
One hit.
One hit.
I have no shield, so.
Oh,
I mean, I can no longer cast shield at my spell slot, so.
he does manage to whack you upside the head and say, oh, yeah, I can keep doing this all day long. For 16 points of damage.
Okay.
No, 14. My bad. Math sucks. 14 points of damage, which is not bad. So you now no longer have any temporary hit points left.
Yep.
But still, all right.
So I take 9, right? I take 9 because it goes out the 10 hit points first, right?
Yeah. So you just take 9. So that would be those bugbears.
All right. Hang on a sec. Concentration check.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Nosra dead.
14, so I'm good.
You're good. Wait, you're concentrating on haste. Okay.
Yeah.
Rush. You're concentrating on Wall of Thorns. What would you like to do, Rashid?
That's the thing. I'm just wondering if there's any point in me doing that any longer.
Man, you see no movement other than because you're above. You got a good view.
Yeah.
You did see Lone Hunter climb up on top of his head and just yank and pull and rip him away.
Yeah. Well,
no movement coming from there.
Then I may as well drop that because then it opens me up for spell casting other things. Where's Morcon?
Morcon is away from you, standing over his bow, looking scared.
I'm gonna. Can I move safely over to him and cast a cure on him?
Like touch?
I think so.
Yeah, it's a touch spell, so.
Yeah.
Tab powers. Tab items. Tab items. Dagger. Wing. Cloak of Protect. Elemental Gem. Yellow Diamond. Wing boots.
I can't remember where his bow was. I want to go 50-50. That yes or no, because I don't remember where his bow was, but I know that with his movement he could get to it.
Rarity. Uncommon.
I'm saying, yeah, you could reach over to him.
Flying speed equals my walking speed.
Okay. His bow happened to be lying within your fly speed, walking speed. Yeah.
He is that close?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to go over to Morcon and cast a Cure Wounds. But I want to see what level.
Yeah, I remember it being pretty close because I believe like when you dropped,
Oh,
I didn't have to go a full movement, like a haste movement or anything to get to you.
well, I'm going to give him a 4th level Cure Wounds.
That's what, 48?
Bless your little heart.
Bless your cold-blooded lizard brain.
That's 48, hey? Wow.
No.
Oh, wait. Okay, 48 here. Oh, please roll good. I rolled 20 plus my wisdom is 25 points.
Hey.
Not great. Not bad.
Better than what I have. Thank you so very, very much.
That's enough, right?
Yep. And really, I moved and I used my action, so I'm done.
Alright. So, it will now put Hill Giant's turn. Let's go with the 2 by the door that are burned, slightly singed. And they will bring their clubs down upon Celestina again.
Mm-hmm.
That was a barely miss. And a hit on the first guy.
AC 24 because of haste.
Oh, then the barely miss wasn't so barely a miss. It was a miss. But yes, the hit is still good.
Okay, cool.
And thank you for reminding me that. And another miss.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, Morkan's got +2 AC as well.
Yeah. 3d8. So that's
+2, right?
that'll be 18 points of damage
Okay.
on you, Celestina, as the big lumbering club whacks down upon your head.
Okay.
And the other one you manage to knock to the shield and then jump to the side as the other hill giant slings his club down upon you uselessly. Alright, and since we already figured that you didn't have to run so far to get up to him, that other hill giant that had been
Concentration check. Natural 20 on the concentration, so I'm good.
You're good. He will be able to just make your movement and get up to you, Morcon, but he is going to split his blows because he has a target. He will swing first at the flying lizard who had touched him and fail miserably. And then bring it around on the back of his club. And 19. Will that hit Morcon with your +2? Yes. Just barely hit Morcon with his +2.
Yeah, that hit +1 by 1. Go ahead.
So that will be, wow, really good. 23 points of damage.
Jesus.
Yeah, pretty much your heal.
Shit.
More 3, 5, 4, 5, you won't pay for this invasion. In which you hear is just rah, 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 rah.
No.
Lone Hunter, you now
To
have
me-
a body.
To me, he's just yelling at me like rah, rah. So in response, I go rah, rah.
He's like, what? My Aunt Susie? What? What happened to my Aunt Susie? Talk. Lone Hunter, you are standing over the body of Nazra, dressed in his splint mail armor. What would you like to do, Lone Hunter?
First things first, I'm going to unmute myself.
It seems like a good plan.
Lone Hunter will go ahead and take Nazar's head.
All right. Let's just say that'd be your action.
Okay.
What do you
And
head off with anyway?
say what?
What kind of a tool do you have to take that? Still giant
Shatter Spike.
That'll work.
And then all he sees is the split mail and whatnot. Anything?
Yeah, he has some significant jewelry that is quite shiny. He has 4 pieces of jewelry on him, and each one worth 250 gold pieces. So he's got like 1,000 gold pieces worth of jewelry on him. A necklace, and 2 bracelets.
Okay.
All like silverish mithril adorned with diamonds.
All
Cool.
right.
Like
Lone Hunter pick those up and throw in his pouch. And does he have a shield or anything?
No, his giant. He was using a giant great axe, which is huge. Huge.
Okay.
It's like 10 feet long.
Yeah.
That is this fucking 10-foot pole with a fucking 100-pound, 200-pound fucking big iron double. But I mean, it's fucking huge. It's heavy.
And what Lone Hunter will do now is he'll be holding up Nazar's head in one hand, and he'll dash out to where the other giants and critters are. And with a free action, he's going to say, "I conquered the chief. Now by clan law, I'm the chief." And he'll say that in giant.
That might work.
They all just kind of look at each other.
Does anyone speak common? No.
And he speaks giant. I'm assuming you said that in giant, correct?
Yes, I said that in giant.
Come on, there's got to be a roll here.
Yeah. I'm thinking.
That's all right. Take your time.
Technically, you're not a giant. You're a...
I'm 8 foot tall. Look like a smallish.
But it's like if an ogre came up to him, it's like, "I'm king of the giants now." They'd be like, "No, you're not."
I whooped the king of the giants. I got his head right here. Clan law is all he'll be saying. If nothing else, it would.
Giant. If you're higher giant, like the lowliest stone giant, is above the hill giant chief, and the lowliest frost giant is above the stone giant chief, and that's the ordning.
Yeah. Well, what Lone Hunter was thinking was more or less that it will cause them to pause and think of and trying to think which way they're supposed to go and maybe give some advantage to my compadres.
I'm paused, so they're kind of paused as they're looking at each other. I'm thinking about this, and they're not smart, so they're like, "What do we do? Which is the ordning thing here? Because he's technically not a hill giant, therefore he's below us. But he killed Chief. Whoever killed Chief become Chief. Yeah, but only if you're a hill giant. He's not a hill giant. He can't be Chief. Yeah. They're looking at each other awkwardly. That is what they're going to be doing. They are looking at each other awkwardly.
All right. I caused a pause there. Get them, guys.
All right. Morcon. And he's like, looking at.
Did Charles try to persuade those guys into taking control of the tribe and just letting us go, or what?
More or less.
I chief now. No, I chief.
Hmm.
What about sub chief? Sub chief died. Sub chief dead. Sub chief dead. I chief now. Why you chief? Me chief.
So even the one in front of me is arguing too now.
Yeah.
they're arguing about who should be chief now.
Does he understand common?
No.
Damn it! Damn it!
That's a shame. Like,
Oh no. Okay. So
That's out of this conversation.
I want to
when we're done, War Hunter, you're teaching me how to speak giant.
yeah. I want to drop my scimitar.
Uh-huh.
Okay, and now this is gonna be this. Depending on how you want to do it, it might have to be a stacked roll. But I want to do a backwards tuck and roll to grab, like, in the process of the roll, grab my
Longbow.
longbow. Or is it a longbow? Yeah. Anyway, grab my bow and I'm like doing sharpshooter. I'm doing all this shit. Like I'm using this. I'm using this turn to risk everything.
Okay. I'm assuming there is no disengage required. He's already the other guy.
Yeah, he's having a bit of a moment here. He's not paying attention to you right now.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, he's preoccupied with arguing with the other guys.
Yeah. So roll attack number 1 first and foremost. You go in sharpshooter.
Yes.
Okay.
So I mean, you don't want like the acrobatics and all that?
Oh, sure. Give me an acrobatics roll. Just see how cool it was. Because I mean, you don't need to do that. You can just do it. But if you want to make it look cool, yeah, acrobatics roll.
I'm panicking at this point.
Uh-huh.
This is me like doing this attack to just at this point everything on the line and just make it happen.
Roll good, but not too good because the attack roll matters.
Yeah. All right. 19.
Oh yeah, you do look fucking cool doing it, dude. You back handspring, and while you're back handspring, your hands are on the ground. You immediately clasp the bowl and flip over, and then tuck and roll.
Yeah, that's not even including my modifier, by the way. But
bow in hand, a la Robin Hood. As you do so. All right, let's roll attack number 1.
Robin Hood men in tights.
Because I, unlike other Hoods, can speak with an English.
All right. So here's my attack. Okay, that what does it do? It's -5, right? Again, or negative. What was it?
-5. If you're +8 normally, would you not with your bow be +10? So that would be a total of +5.
Okay, so yes.
Okay.
So believe it or not, that is a hit with a 17.
Right. All you need is an 8 or better on the die roll using sharpshooter, your bow, to hit these things. Right.
Yes.
Roll your damage.
Okay.
D8 plus 14.
Yeah.
Yeah, sharpshooter.
Yeah.
That's gonna be maximum damage.
Holy crap!
That's a D8, so that's 8 plus 14. That's 22.
Yeah.
All right.
Maximum damage.
Maximum damage. He is still alive.
Get the hell out of here.
Attack number 2.
All right.
Hill Giants have a lot of fucking hit points here.
All right. Let me mark that.
Okay, second attack. Morkan, come on, do it.
All right. 15.
That'll hit.
Ooh, that's another max with a
Another
8.
22.
All right. And with that,
8 plus 6.
You're still a sharpshooter, right?
Yeah.
Isn't it only for one turn?
No,
Or is it?
You decide each attack. I'm assuming you said I'm going out to kill this thing, so I was counting you were sharpshooting this one as well. And that's
Shit.
enough to kill him.
Nice.
Oh.
All right, you got 2 more shots. Come on, do it.
Yeah. I turn around, notching another arrow, to where is another one sitting?
There are the only enemies left. There are 2 hill giants at the gate and 3 bugbears surrounding Silicina, and they're all like clustered real close together.
Ooh. Okay. Does anybody remember if I have any more arcane shots, or did I use 2 already?
I don't remember.
Fuck.
I know you used at
I
least.
think you got charged immediately. I don't think you used any of them.
I know you used at
I
least.
only recall you using 1.
Mm-hmm. Because I remember I used
2 total.
the.
Have 1 left over.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to. No. I used 2 because I used 2 piercing arrows. I remember.
Okay.
I remember. Yeah.
So a sharpshooter again then?
Yeah. What do I got? I want to see what other things I can add to it and make it just that much better. Well, there is. If I miss, I could do a curving shot. That'll be cool. All right. So, yes, I'm going to try and clear out some of the people that are around Celestina.
All right. The bugbears are the 2 hill giants.
You may be better aiming for the bugbears. Up to you though.
I feel like the hill giants have kind of been the things that are giving us the most trouble.
Yeah, true, but I think they've got a lot of health left from what I remember.
Mm-hmm. All right, so then
Every guy you take out is a guy that can't hit me again.
yeah. All right. Well,
and we're both going to be out of action next turn because his is going to run out. So yeah.
We're gonna turn to stone, quote unquote,
Yeah.
for a whole turn. All right. Yeah. So I'm gonna try to take.
You're out of combat though, so you should be fighting. It's just.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to take out 2 bugbears.
Are you?
Okay, so.
Are you?
Yeah. No. This is like a desperation at this point. So everything is what was that?
Are you taking the -5 to hit a bugbear?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll it.
Oh hell, low. Whoa.
Lone Hunter has a plan though.
Well, I think I'm out of turns.
You rolling that one?
Oh yeah.
I don't do anything besides you miss badly.
Yeah.
Because I mean, when you get 3-4 attacks around, I mean, you're going to roll 1 every once in a while.
Yeah.
And why should you suck? You know, be more prone to suck the better you are at your job. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well,
But
bottom line, crit fumbles are a house rule, right? Like when Wizards of the Coast release fumble tables and shit like that, then they had it for 3.5. They had not necessarily.
They had crit tables and
not a table, but crit natural 20s and natural 1s weren't automatic successes or failures. You had to back it up with a roll.
Yeah, you had to confirm it.
Oh,
Are
Like-
you going to?
I hated
You
that.
said you could do carving shot if you miss, though, right?
Oh, that's right. Oh my god. Thank
Good
you.
one, Brian. Good one, Ryan.
Oh shit. That's
What
right.
does this do for you?
Basically, if I miss where is it? When an attack roll misses, you can use a bonus action to make an attack roll on another target within 60 feet of the original target.
Then okay, yeah, you can do that.
Oh man.
That.
Yeah, that means you're using your bonus action as well, which you weren't using there. So
Mm-hmm.
Right.
All right. That is a 7? Yes, 7 plus.
+5 will still miss.
Oh man. All right.
All right, now you
Oh,
have
well, nice one though.
And now I have what?
your haste action.
Oh yeah, I'm
You can
still.
use for a weapon attack, aka another shot, or you can hide whatever.
Yeah.
No, I'm
Dodge,
actually.
disengage,
I'm
dash, whatever. Yeah.
absolutely trying to.
Shoot another motherfucker. Roll it.
Yeah. That's that's a 15 on the die. I mean, that's a 15 altogether.
Hit that thing down. Roll that beautiful damage.
Nice.
+14.
16 points of damage of piercing.
You nail him right in the heart. He falls down to one knee. And then, as death is closing in, his eyes open again, and the wretched ferocity takes hold of him, and he gets back up. He only has one hit.
Yeah.
Any movement?
He started it with a tumble roll.
Yeah.
That'd be it for you then?
Yep.
All right. Celestina.
all right, gotta take out some people. First attack on a bugbear, whichever one's the most injured.
That would be the one that's got an arrow sticking through his chest.
Yeah, that was my thinking. 19.
That'll hit. And he, as we noticed, had 1 hit point left.
He takes 3.
Yeah.
Second attack on the next most injured bugbear.
Okay, doggy there.
17.
That will hit as well, and he is badly burned.
7 points damage.
Just enough.
Yes.
Just enough.
Haste. Oh. I may want to disengage here, but they're gonna get to me even if I do, right?
The Hill Giants have a long stride and a hell of a reach.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try and take out another bugbear if I can.
Okie dokie, roll it.
Crit.
Oh, there you go. Fuck him up, dude. 2d8 plus your.
A total of 10 points damage.
Not bad. Oh, you know, if it weren't for these freaking Hill Giants, yeah, I'd be fucking out of here.
Yeah, I feel you, man.
Oh. Alright, it would be his turn. He is going to try to whack you with his Morning Star up the side of his head while fending you off with his shield. And that is going to be a total of 16, which is not nearly good enough. Alright, and then we skip down to Rashik. Rashik, the battle's looking good. There are 2 Hill Giants at the gate with 1 bugbear in between Vilm and Celestina.
Oh, by the way, haste ends.
Arguing with each other.
Can I get?
I'm out of turns on haste, so next turn me and Rashik me and Morcar are gonna be doing nothing at all.
How close? Okay, 10-foot radius sphere. Do the 2 hill giants and the bugbear fit in that at all?
You can definitely get 2.
10-foot radius sphere, 20 feet across.
Oh, 10-foot radius sphere? Yeah, sure.
Yeah, 10-foot radius, 20 feet across.
Yeah. Yes.
Confusion. All of them have to make a wisdom savings throw.
Oh, that's awesome.
They are not wise.
DC 17, I think.
They're already confused, though.
Well, that's 118 on the die, and 117 on the die, but guess what? They all have negative wisdom modifiers. I'm just curious if the Hill Giant has a -1 or -2 wisdom modifier. He may have made it. One of them may have. Wisdom of
17.
1. Yep, one of them made it. The others all failed.
Okay. They're confused.
So at the beginning of their turn, roll a
Gotta roll a D10.
D10. Okay. Otherwise, act normal. Okay. Where's Bugbear? I want to check to make sure they have a -1 wisdom modifier. I love animated armor. Rugs of Smothering. Those are my fun creatures. Hate key holders, they look like stupid. Alright, Bugbear's wisdom +1. Oh, interesting. Alright, so we're looking at Hill Giants. Alright, rolling one Hill Giant that is confused. He gets a 8. What does the Hill Giant that is confused do with an 8?
Yeah, I'm looking for the... What did you roll on a D10?
He rolled an 8.
The creature uses its action to make a melee attack against the nearest creature.
He's fucking up the Hill Giant. I already know that one. Is it a melee attack or is it his normal attack?
Melee attack.
Okay, he only slinging 1.
Because he's still like, duh, right? So.
Slinging 1 at the other Hill Giant. Me chief! Oh, wow, he sucks. He rolls an 11 total. Misses. Me chief. The other one is going to be like, oh yeah, bitch, me chief. I'm not confused. That's a 22 to hit that other motherfucker, and a 24 to hit that other motherfucker. He fucks him up. Oh yeah, buddy, me chief. I'm not confused.
It provokes him.
This is brilliant.
9. 14 plus 5 is 19. Does he get a new saving throw when he gets injured?
Nope.
Okay.
Concentration, they get to roll every round.
Okay.
But...
And there's 11. 15 plus 5, 20. So that's 41 points of damage. Me too. And at the end of his turn, he gets a saving throw, right?
Yeah.
All right. Let's see if the confused one's still.
Wisdom save DC is 17.
Yeah, he is still confused. Lone Hunter.
Lone Hunter will go ahead and he's going to cast Disguise Self on himself and make himself look like a hill giant.
Michael, wasn't there like another creature that was confused as well?
Bugbear.
The Bugbear's right.
Bugbear hasn't went yet. On his turn, I'll roll.
Oh, okay. All right. Sorry.
All right. The Hill Giants are big, right? They're huge. Are they huge or are they just large?
Large. I believe large.
I think they're huge.
They are huge. Can Disguise Self allow you to be that fucking big, or would you like to be a teenage hill giant or some shit like that?
I'll be a teenage hill giant.
All right.
And still look like a hill giant. I heard them say that I couldn't be the king because I wasn't a hill giant. Now I'm a hill giant saying, stop! I am chief. See, I am hill giant.
They're even more confused now.
I'm not confused. Me, Giant. You, me. 1-1 physical combat.
Eh,
Then I beat Chief.
So you think, puny one. I have Nazar's head here. I'm chief.
Give me a persuasion check.
Okay. I don't think it's one of his better deals, but whatever. All right, let's double check for modifier on it. Well, I ought to check the spell because I may also get a plus from that, but perception, persuasion, that would be an 18 there if the spell doesn't give me any.
I'm going to say since you're a teenage one, whatever advantage you would have gotten would have been because you're just a punk-ass teenager. You'd be like, whatever. But an 18, fine, you chief now. Wait till next feast night. I challenge you then.
It's a date now. Stop this fighting here. We parlay.
Fighting. Will they follow you?
They'll follow me. Just like your snivelly little butt will follow me, puny one.
We shall see. And this one actually kind of works out well because Celestina doesn't go next, but if Celestina goes out, Celestina ain't doing shit. So that would have really worked. So Morcon, he's not doing shit now, is he? Or
No.
is it after your turn, Celestina, that he doesn't do shit?
Once the spell ends, the creature can take no actions for his next turn.
Or does it end on your turn? AKA, is Morcon affected now that it is his turn?
When the spell ends, the target can't move or take actions until the end of its next turn.
Fair enough. When does the spell end? Does the spell end on your
turn?
It
ended last turn.
Oh, it ended last turn, so that was it?
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah.
Morcon can do nothing.
Yeah.
And you can do nothing.
Yeah.
And they believe you. And the bugbear will be like, fucking fine. Drops his morning star. Whatever Chief says, he said no more fighting. I'm okay with that. Rashik, will you go before the Hill Giants?
Okay.
Because the bugbear's like, fuck it. He dropped his morning star. He's like, oh, they're not doing anything. I'm not doing it. Fine. Chief said. And I'll give you a free the insight check if you'd like to see what the other Hill Giants are thinking as a freebie.
It doesn't matter. 100 said all in giants, so Rashik doesn't know what he said. Right?
True.
Or does Rashik speak giant?
No, I don't. And I don't know how insightful I exactly am, anyways.
You may as well make the insight check to work out what the heck's going on, because no one's attacking right now. Like for no one.
As a matter of fact, I think the last aggressive action taken towards you all was, between the two groups was when you confused them because the Hill Giants just whacked each other. And other than that, there's just been a lot of standing around panting and taking breath. Fucking hands on knees like they just run a marathon or some shit like that.
Yeah. Pretty much nobody took any actions this turn, so.
Okay, well, I'll take my insight. Okay, so like things have gotten a lot quieter.
Correct.
Out of character, this is only going to last an hour until one hunter's disguise self wears off.
This is true.
Yes, but an hour, I can do a lot of damage.
I can
And you'll-
fuck up.
Yeah.
I rolled a
Fair
13.
enough.
You rolled a what?
13.
Okay. You're not exactly sure. They seem confused. With duh.
Okay.
Right.
Well, because I know one giant isn't confused.
Yeah, but your insight check, he seems to be a little confused. Maybe not magically confused, but he is definitely taking
Maintain. Okay. You know what? I'll maintain concentration, and I will take the dodge action.
Okay. Oh shit, that's right. I couldn't just let that bugbear not do anything. He's confused. I couldn't just the bugbear. That's what he would like to done. But on the bugbear's turn, he takes 8.
Oh,
He
might
attacks
hit
the
me
nearest thing,
which is me, I think.
That would be you, yeah.
but he gets only a attack.
He's a bugbear. He only gets 1 attack anyway. And he's a bugbear. It's an 18. He bangs against your shield. Okay.
Yeah.
Hill Giant's turn. One of them is confused. I have to roll a d10 on him. He gets a 10.
He can act normally.
Oh, in that case. What do we do with them, Chief?
Well, call my war council. We've been betrayed by the stone giants who sent these teams to hurt us and steal our treasure.
So we kill these whippersnappers?
No, we hold them to parley and interrogate. I'll do it personally. Bring them to my personal quarters.
All right. He will reach down. One of them will reach down to grab you, Celestina. That's a grapple check there, buddy.
Am I still unable to do anything because of haste?
Yeah, but I'm still going to let you make a grapple check as resistance.
Yeah, it says you can't take actions on your turns. There's no reason you can't make a reactive thing like that.
Yeah. Well, though, good luck with that one.
I don't understand what's going on, so I'm gonna try and escape from whatever's going on.
Yeah, he's going to reach down and grab you.
Yeah, I'm not gonna let him.
All right, with a 25.
I also got 25.
He's large. He grabs you.
Okay, fine.
Normally I would go with ties to the player, but he's fucking huge.
Yeah, I get it.
He grabs you, he picks you up, he walks you into the thing. The other one is going to walk up to Rashik and grab Rashik. And I also get an athletics check out of you, Rashik. And I'm somewhat thinking about giving you advantage on that because you're dodging.
Wait, how long is it going to take to get out? Because I'm going to keep trying to go out of this every turn because I don't know what's going on. So.
Do you know what? Because technically dodges, he gets disadvantage. I would just do that. Give him disadvantage, and I would roll normal.
Fair enough.
But
his part.
But
Yeah,
I need to. But if we keep his grab figure 25 for what I need to break, I need to roll a natural 20 to get out. So yeah. Well, let me know that I'm struggling to get out, but I'm probably not going to be able to.
I rolled 19.
Nice. So he does grab, and because he had to walk all the way out to you, he's not going to.
Also, what about the other group?
They're grabbing you. So they grabbed you, and he walked in, so you can't see anymore as you're walking into the main area, Celestina, and you are grappled. Let's see here. Who's got the 1, 2, 3 will be Celestina. 4, 5, 6 will be Rashik. Is the one who is still confused. Celestina, you are grappled by the one who is still confused. Granted, he could act normally this round. He needs to say what the fuck he'll do next round.
Oh, does he bring me into the radius of the confusion then?
I think once he's confused.
No, I mean, am I in the radius of confusion?
No. No. I'm thinking it's concentration, but it's not the area, like leaving the area or.
Yeah, it's just it's a flash, and those guys are confused. Yeah, they don't have to stay in the area.
Oh, all right.
That's how I'm rolling it.
It's just this round he's acting normal.
Yeah. And just because if you're taken through the area afterwards doesn't necessarily mean you.
Yeah.
So every round I'm going to be trying to get out of his grapple, but.
That's what the 2 remaining hill guys do. They grab. One of them grabs Rashik and starts to walk back, but he can't walk very far to walk out to grab Rashik. And the other one is going to disappear into the inner courtyard with Celestina. That would be their turns. It is now your turn, Lone Hunter.
Lone Hunter will be heading down to the chieftain's room.
Michael, did you give them saves for the end of their turn for confusion?
I did not, thank you. Although they need an 18 on the die, and neither of them got it.
Okay, sorry, Michael, or not Michael. Charles, didn't mean to interrupt.
Oh, that's all right. But we'll head down to my chambers, my new chambers.
Mike Chambers.
It's going to take you a couple rounds to get through there.
Okay, but then we'll head there. But the intent is going to be directing them since we've been there once. Lone Hunter has. He'll be pointing on out, and he'll be telling them to deposit them. He'll tell the bugbears because they're not carrying anybody, are they?
There's only one bugbear who is still confused, who has not acted right yet. He continued to whack Celestina on his turn.
Okay.
He's magically confused. The one bugbear that's left.
Okay. But the intent is to get them to my chambers, deposit them there, and then tell the giants, the other hill giants there, to go get my captains. We must strike at the stone giants that have betrayed us and make plans.
Let's just say if you dash, you could catch up with the one in the inner courtyard.
Okay.
I'm confused. Like, at this point, McKay needs to go to the other group because.
Yeah, you're about to run into them.
Yeah.
It depends on how far you take them. That's okay. Okay, so that would be your turn, Lone Hunter. You're dashing.
Yep.
And communicating. Okay, Morton, you can do what you want now. You see Rashik is being grabbed. You saw all that, and you see Rashik. You don't see Celestina anymore, and they went into the tavern, but Rashik is still being grabbed by a hill giant.
Okay. I'm going to shoot. Same as last time. Yeah, same as last time. All of my shots are going to be with what you call?
Sharpshooter. All right.
Yeah.
Roll it.
Jesus. That's going to be a natural 13.
That'll hit.
Okay. D8. It's plus
5.
No, for the damage.
Oh, plus 14.
Okay, so that's going to be 16.
What's your dexterity score?
19, so it's a plus 4.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So next shot. 16 on the die.
Yeah, that's going to hit as well.
Okay. 7 plus
14 is 21.
Yep. 12 on the die.
That'll still hit.
Okay. That's a 1 on the D8.
So 15 points of damage. Not bad for a 1, huh?
Yeah. And then last roll.
All 3 of your attacks. You don't have your bonus.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
You don't hasten over.
Yeah, no, I know. I got so used to.
Would you like to increase distance, decrease distance between you two?
Yes. Yes, I'm going to go closer.
Okay.
That dude's still alive after all them shots?
Yeah, not well, but yeah.
Holy shit. All right.
What are you shooting at?
The guy that was holding Rashik.
Yeah,
Trying to. I think I squiggled out, hey? Did he actually grab me?
Yeah.
He did? He beat my 19, eh?
Yeah, 21.
Oh, okay, sorry.
They're strong. They're strong. Okay. Rashik. Okay, Morcon. Celestina, you are being grappled by a fucking hill giant. I mean, yeah. You are in the inner courtyard. You are nearing the double doors where you went through originally in your sneak up mission. That wasn't you, that was Serena. Never mind, you're near some double doors.
Did Rashik
I still have no idea what's going on, so I'm going to try and escape the grapple.
Alright, that would be your action. Roll it. I'm going to make it an opposed check and not as standard. Keep his DC the same. Right.
Well, I roll a total of 9.
You totally did not break out of the grapple.
I do not.
Yeah. That would be your action. Anything else you'd like to do?
I don't really have anything else I can do. I'm out of spell slots, and I can't really attack because I used my action to try to escape the grapple.
All right. Bugbear, still confused. He gets a 3. What does a 3 do? Nothing? He just stands there looking confused?
The creature doesn't move or take actions.
He stands there looking confused in the middle of nowhere with nobody around him anymore. Like, fuck, I want to stop fighting, but I really don't fucking know what I want to do right now. I just want to sit here and think about my life. Well, where did I go wrong?
Is he saying this in giant?
Yeah, he says it in Bugbear. He's now reverted to his original language. Rashik, you are being grappled by a giant. What was that? He was dragging you towards the door, but now he's looking angry and injured.
He is going to have to make a Constitution saving throw, DC 17.
He can do that. He's got a decent con. But
he'll roll low.
That decent, yeah. He didn't roll low, but he rolled low enough. What happens when he fails?
Like he's got me squeezed, and as he kind of holds me up, I just extend out my hand, and a puff of fucking green fucking vapor just poofs right in his face. I cast poison spray.
Oh.
Our cantrips are what, at 3 dice right now?
Yeah, I think so. That'd be 3d12.
Yeah. 28 points of poison damage.
Did he fall on him?
Fucking dead ass giant.
He dies?
Yeah.
Poison spray? Awesome.
You are now no longer grappled.
I'll fly like 30 feet up in the air.
Uh-huh.
There more. How far away is Morcon from me?
Not far.
Morcon, I'm gonna cast a fucking healing word or whatever the fuck it is.
How many
That
spell
bonus
slots do you
action
have
one.
left?
Oh, I got first levels left.
Oh.
Full caster.
The only thing I took for first level spells was Cure Wounds and Healing Word.
Oh, that's all you need. All right.
Yeah. Where is that? Fuck. Close. And then... Yeah, what the fuck? That's what it's called, a Healing Word.
D4
Yeah.
plus wisdom at first level. 60-foot range.
Well, do you know what? I'll do it at second level.
2d4.
Okay, I'm gonna go to this other stupid dice app here.
Told you guys I got a plan.
Oh.
I didn't roll very good. A 3 to 1, so 4 plus 5 is 9 points that he heals up.
9 more points, Morcon. Now.
No, not much, but at least a confidence booster.
Yeah. Okay, now the hill giant that is grappling Celestina, who is the one who is still confused, rolls a 2 at the start of his turn.
Does nothing.
Oh.
Goes nowhere.
Yeah.
Suddenly, he is no longer obeying your commands. He's standing there by the door with Celestina tucked under his arm, and he's just like, "What the fuck am I doing?" And he fails to save at the end of his turn. Lone Hunter! And he's just fucking like, huh?
Okay. Am I by my chambers?
You're by him by the double doors, and Celestina by the double doors, about to enter the steading proper.
And
Doors still not open. They're just he just stops right there and is like, huh.
Lone Hunter will go ahead and hit him with the head of Nazareth and tell him, I told you, take him to my chambers. Get about it now. And he'll and Lone Hunter say, follow me, you dumb bugbear wannabe. And Lone Hunter enter and start going on in.
Strength athletics check to open the doors.
Okay. Alrighty, and strength athletics. So that is a +5 onto that. That's a 15.
All right, you open up. You open the door, walk in.
And as he goes on in, holding up Nazar's head, he'll be hollering in giant, I am the chief. Give me my war council now.
And with that, you see a couple of orcs come running towards you. They're not dressed in armor or weapons at all, as much as they're in serving robes. And they're like, and they'll speak to you in halting giant. They only know a few words in giant. And be like, it's not going well in the front.
We've been betrayed by the stone giant. They sent a false ambassador.
He dead.
I know. I killed him.
That's actually true as well.
He dead. No one left to call war council.
Then gather all the servants.
Yes, master. And he goes and he runs off.
All right. Waiting for my next turn. That's basically that. I think that discussion with the halty giant and everything and pushing to eat up pretty much everything and walking on in, starting that way.
Do I know that this hill giant, small hill giant, is Lord Hunter?
You would have possibly seen it change. I'm not seeing it as a major issue.
All right.
If I have time, it's up to you, DM. We'll say Elvish. I think he speaks Elvish. Let me see.
I'm a half elf, so.
Yeah, well, I'm talking about me. Yeah, Elvish. I'll say in a low tone in between all the ranting and raving that I'm a lone hunter.
I have a plan.
I love it when a plan comes together. 18.
All right.
I say back. I reply in Elvish, and I hope you know what you're doing.
Saved your butt.
More time. What would you like to do? The hill giant grappling your friend dead. The last you saw, they had the only. Well, there's still a bugbear outside standing around,
trying to figure things out. Yeah. Who he is.
Why? He's like, why did I try to sell death sticks? This is such a stupid idea. But you did see that Celestina got carried away into the main chamber by Hill Giant, followed by Lone Hunter, who was transformed into a teenage Hill Giant.
Mm-hmm.
You would have had a much better view of that than Celestina, who at the time he transformed, Celestina was still surrounded by a few bugbears and fighting.
Mm-hmm.
Facing towards the gate, whereas you were out and away.
Mm-hmm.
I have so many dice. I love my dice.
I'm going to I'm going to take my one of my hand axes,
okay,
and whip it at him.
At the bugbear?
Yeah.
All right, roll it.
Mm-hmm. That's going to be a natural 17.
That will hit the bugbear. And
nice.
A D6 plus thrown. You can use your strength, or I'll allow you to use your dex if you want, because it's ranged as well. Your choice.
Yep.
Which one you're going to use your dex?
Yeah. Dex is much higher.
Yeah.
That's going to be 5. That's 9.
Oh, yeah, that's what I should do. I should just fucking roll over and die. Oh, bugbear dead. He finally figured out the meaning of his life and then died.
Yep. And
wait, I'm a disposable mook. I should definitely die.
I'm the last bugbear.
I feel like
out of my life called The Last Bugbear, starring fucking Keanu Reeves.
I feel like you know what? Before I follow, I'm gonna go pick up my scimitar.
Okay.
Because I definitely left it.
Yeah, definitely.
Right. You use one attack to kill him. You reach down. You use your automatic action to pick up your scimitar, and then trot into the area where you can see the hill giant from the gate, looking towards the other gates, the entrance into it through the open courtyard.
Yeah. As I pass by the bugbear, I want to like rip my my hand axe out of his face.
Technically, you have 2 attacks left, 2 regular attacks. So,
Can I use?
Sure.
Can I just waste the attacks to be able to like at least recover my stuff?
Yeah, I'll let you use those 2 attacks just to reach down and grab your hand axe out of his face.
Cool.
That means I don't roll a d10 this turn. Celestina, you're still being grappled. You now are hitting Porta. What would you like to do?
I say under my breath in Elvish, if this was me another ear, I'm going to kill you. And then I'm just gonna just like I'm not gonna do anything. I'm gonna let him carry me wherever.
Okay. You're still at the doors into the main setting are open now. The Lone Hunter open, but the guy's just standing there looking confused.
Wait, now the setting that that they're heading into, is that where everybody else is?
Yeah, that is the main setting. Yeah. You're just coming from the backside. The other people were fighting in the foyer last we saw.
Yeah.
But they're essentially walking into the foyer as we speak.
No, they're coming in from the back. They're not at the foyer. They're into a long hallway where the chief's chamber was immediately onto the left, and then the hallway opens up into the with a fireplace, and there's the furs, and then at the top of that place was the queen's area. And if you take a right, then you can get into the main dining hall, but you have to go up and around to get to the foyer.
Uh-huh.
Okay. They're near, but they're not quite, adjacent yet or anything.
Yeah.
All right. So, Celestina, you're not doing anything. Say you take the dog, right? That's always a good thing.
Yeah, sure.
All right. Bugbear's dead. Don't have to worry about rolling a d10 for him. Takes us all the way down to Rashik. You are no longer grappled. What would you like to do, Rashik?
It's my go.
Uh-huh.
And I don't want to stop concentrating on my confusion because it's still working on that one giant, I believe.
As far as you know, you haven't seen him die yet. You saw him walk into the setting carrying Phil.
And
or walk into the courtyard.
So there's nothing else out here?
No.
But I'm expecting... Well, there's orcs, there's other servants, there's... Shit, I wish I had my Wall of Thorns now.
Dude, you fucked up shit with that Wall of Thorns. That was a well-used Wall of Thorns. Don't be begrudging that.
We're outside. Can I, how far away am I from the building itself?
30 feet or so.
Do you know what? I'm going to move over there so I'm like...
So you can
so I'm on the edge of the roof, right? I kind of want to be on the roof. However, I'm flying. I'll be on the edge, right? So if anything comes out of the door, they won't see me.
All right. Well, the gates that they came out of was like a big open courtyard.
Oh, it was.
Yeah. Now there are some buildings to the, say if you're coming from the south side, there are some buildings on the southwestern corner that has a roof, but the bulk of it is just an open courtyard, and that's what the guy ran through until the setting itself. And so he would be in the northwest of you.
Okay.
So, diagonally. And there's big double doors that enter the setting itself, and that's what he's called that. Now, the setting itself also comes down on the right, the east side, and comes down all the way to the wall, in which case there's double doors there that enter the setting.
Yeah, those doors. How far away are those?
Say they're another 20 feet or so, but those aren't just the double doors that they were going into.
Right there's the map up there.
That does not do rolling one bit of good.
Okay. Whoop. That's too easy to fix
Well,
that.
where did he go?
Okay. He went to northwest of the gates, across the L-shaped open courtyard,
Okay.
into the northwest double doors.
Okay.
There are buildings to the east. No, to the west. Sorry, buildings to the west. Let me just go with left. Top,
Okay. Yeah.
bottom, left, and right. How's that
Yeah.
work? That work
Yeah.
good?
Fine. Yeah.
Okay. All right. As you enter the double doors into the open courtyard, it is an L-shaped courtyard
Okay.
that
Yeah.
goes up and to the left.
Yeah.
And at the top of that, up and to the left, is where the double doors that he into. On the bottom left, there are a couple buildings.
Yeah.
That there's a roof over, and to your right, the steading goes all the way down that area. In which case, there's double doors near there to enter the steading.
You know, I kind of maybe that kind of watchtower building might be a good one.
All right, you want to be over the roof of it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I think, and I'll give myself a cure wounds.
Okay, are you guys?
Yeah. There, and I'm done.
I'm going down. I just like to point that out. Thanks, time change. It's getting dark already. Right. And you can go ahead and roll yourself. Hill Giant's turn. D10 standing at the doorway, holding Celestina tucked under his arm. He gets an 8. I believe 8 was attack the nearest creature to him, right?
Yeah. Yep. And I need
yes.
to to him.
And you are.
Or he could be fancy and he could use Celestina as an improvised weapon and attack someone else with her.
I can see that, but there's no one else near him.
Okay, so he just fucking punches you one.
I did take the dodge action.
Yeah, like I said, always a good idea to take the dodge action. Just in case something fucking happens. I'm going to say that he doesn't even take his club and hit you with it. I say he's going to hit you on the ground. He's going to take and just like a rag doll. Just like, bam!
Puny God.
I don't understand how that works. I mean, he's holding me, he's grappling me, but I'm dodging.
You got a good point there. And he's not swinging at you, he's swinging you. He's using you as a club.
How do I dodge that kind of damage?
Brace for it.
How about we rule it instead of disadvantage on attack, we give you resistance to damage.
Okay.
Yeah,
I can get behind that.
Like a bracing for the hit kind of thing, like putting your arms up or some shit.
Yeah. So he's not going to miss. He's going to be. He's got you, so he's not missing. He's just going to roll. And what kind of damage do you think an armored knight would do? I'm calling it. He's improvised. Improvised sounds great, right?
Yep.
He's huge, so I'm going to go instead of 1d4, 3d4 plus strength, and then we'll have that. Where the fuck are my d4s?
You don't have enough dice.
I don't have enough dice. I mean, I'm looking down. I'm like, I don't see any d4s. What did I do with my d4s?
I have 2 if you want me. I have 2 here if you want me to roll it.
It's okay. I got it. That'd be 3, 1, 4. That's a d. All right. 8 plus 5 is 13. Half that damage. You will take 6 points of damage from being smashed against the pole of the doors.
Okay.
Frustratingly angry, he just goes whoa, and bangs you up against the door. That would be his one attack. That's what he did. Awesome. You see that, Lone Hunter? It's your turn. You just see him just take your friend and just smack him up the wall.
Lone Hunter said, turned to him and said, "Scum! You! I told you to bring them, put them in my chamber. I'll interrogate them, not you. I get the joy, not you." And then Lone Hunter come up and and grab Philistina from his hand or his arms?
Give me a strength check. Strength
All
athletics.
right. All right.
He's not really.
Can I help, War Hunter?
Yeah, you have advantage.
I have advantage. Okay, I'll need it because that wasn't a good roll. Well, that's better. A unnatural 20.
All right. He's not really. It's not an opposed check. He's not really trying to hold to him. It's just he does have a grip, and so yeah, you pull it out of his hands, and he's just still standing there looking confused. You pull her out.
Follow me, Lone Hunter will say, and then what he's going to do is drag Philistina like a prisoner over to his chamber.
Okay. In your personal sleeping chambers?
Yes.
Okay. All right, you can do that.
And that's where he's trying to get everybody over that way.
All right. That would be your turn. Morcon. You because you were standing in the gateway, so you could see him across the courtyard do that. What would you like to do now, Morcon?
So basically, I saw him just slam Celestina against the floor.
Yeah, and then the other hill giant grabs Celestina away from him and takes into
The
the
teenage
setting
one.
itself.
Do I recognize that that this is in fact
I'm gonna say
Lone
like
Hunter?
I said, since you weren't really involved, you were looking at the grand area where Celestina was at least surrounded by a bunch of things, so her attention was focused. But you were looking at the grand field overall. That yes, you know that he transformed into a hill giant.
Okay.
That was him. Teenage hill giant, small hill giant.
Mhm. Okay. So I am. I'm just gonna go ahead and try and take out the hill giant.
Okay.
All right. Let's see here. We're not gonna do what you call it this time? Sharpshooter. That's gonna be a natural 6.
That will actually hit without
Really?
sharpshooter. Without sharpshooter, that will hit.
Awesome. Okay. Okay, so roll the d8.
You need a 3 to hit without sharpshooter, and 8 with.
All right, so I didn't get to roll my dice down my dice tower, but it still rolled on my desk for an 8, so max damage.
All right, there we go. That would be
Okay.
12 points of damage for you.
All right, that's going to be the first one. Oh wait, let me mark my. Okay. You said I needed a 3, right?
Yeah,
Okay, so a 4.
that will hit.
6. 6 plus
4, so 10.
Yep.
Shot in the back. Well, he had no idea what was going on. What a way to go.
And I don't know. I guess I just run forward and.
Now, you'll run. I'm going to take y'all out of initiative, so eventually, Rashik, I suppose you would kind of follow more setting.
Yeah. Yeah. I would take up the rear, behind him. Yeah.
And shortly into the steading itself is the door to Lone Hunter's. The chief's quarters, which you would see them coming in, Lone Hunter. If you'd like to, like, hey.
Oh, he went away for a second.
Oh.
Yeah, he's not here right now.
Okay.
We can take a message.
Still, see. So, Stina, you also would see them walk by if you like the motion of them as they're coming in, because the door to the chief's sleeping quarters would be the first thing you see on the left as you're coming in through the hallway.
Yeah, I motioned to them to come join me.
And you all are out of initiative, so you all are now in there.
Mm-hmm.
You all may talk freely.
One hunter says he's got a plan, so I don't. How do you think my sister's doing?
Well, I hope they did better than us. Because
we to be fair, we did pretty well.
to be fair, I almost died roughly about 4 times.
Yeah, you.
But you didn't.
But did you die?
hey, you did better than Rafik, right? He actually died there. Did you see what I did there? That was so awesome when I jumped up and used my wearing hands on him.
I did not actually. I was too busy trying not to die.
I was running for my life.
Did the haste help?
I think so. I was definitely able to do a lot more than I should have been. So I do thank you for that. That was very
Hey, no
helpful.
problem.
Oh.
As soon as Lone Hunter's back, we can make him a few offers of him teaching us giant and
I think we definitely need to learn giant.
and me perhaps teaching him the art of being a sharpshooter.
That'd be cool. A cool trade.
What was that?
That was
sounded like a Sasquatch.
That was my phone making an alert, but it's actually a Viking horn.
That's what I thought. I was like, are the Vikings playing or something?
It sounds as if the Giants are calling reinforcements.
Yeah. See orcs.
That was an announcement of of Charles coming back.
Are there any giants left?
There are no giants left in the steading.
In the entire steading?
The steading is yours. There are only servants.
Holy shit.
Let's give the servants an ultimatum.
There are non-combatants. Most of the servants are orcs.
We're going to make him an elf he can't refuse.
Destroyed. And I always consider orcs to be kind of like Klingons.
Yeah.
So it's like, there's no chance for us to get into Stovercore anymore. We are not honored. We are the dishonored dead who will go into the realm of Felcor. Yes, I picked up on religion through my years of watching Star
Wars. I've always seen like chaotic creatures will follow whoever's strongest.
Yeah, but they're disgraced.
Well, Lone Hunter would tell them to go ahead and weaponize themselves and attack the stone giants for betraying us and win our honor back.
Sorry to keep bringing.
We have already.
Sorry to keep bringing this up, but the other group are still fighting right now, right?
No, let's just say they're finishing up as well, since they had defeated, and that's where, they were looking at the end. They're like, "Where are our reinforcements?" Because you laid them in the back.
It would be about this point that that Atreus throws the warhammer for the final kill.
Yes, you can all meet up now, and the only people that are left are servants, and they are not going to give you any shit. But no,
Okay.
we cannot arm ourselves. We are the disgraced orc warriors. We are just the walking dead, living out the rest of our miserable lives till we finally die of decay and disease and go to Felcor. Feklar.
It's like he's expecting us to cry for him or something.
We have been captured. Yes. We are not even worthy of tears, though. We are maggots. We deserve.
What?
Have you?
Then,
Earn your
if
freedom.
you believe you've, are they speaking giant, by the way?
No, orcs speak common.
Okay, I say, well, perhaps this is an opportunity to regain your honor in glorious combat.
Or, and hear me out.
Following the rules of elves.
I'm only half elf.
Am I? And Lone Hunter say, "Am I an elf?" Still holding
No.
the ex-chieftain's head.
No, you are no elf. You are
Would
no. Yeah.
Say what?
would your own people?
We are nothing. We are disgraced. We are maggots.
Then maggots, go out and infest the stone giants.
You wish us to go there, we will go there.
March on and win my honor back.
Sure.
If you truly feel like you've done wrong in your lives, maybe you can do something better, like perhaps starting a band of orcs. Like you can call yourselves Panic at the Steading or something. Especially since you're so emotional. I'm sure you can find some fans.
We are worthless, meaningless. We failed to die in battle. Therefore, nothing.
Then that's perfect. I know the perfect group of fan base for you. They call themselves emos. They're just like you.
I wish my grass that way would cut itself.
Hey, if they want to fight with us at the Stone Giant Fortress, I'm not gonna object.
What is the point of fighting? We have already been
Then fall upon your own butcher knives to give yourself a last bit of meager honor.
Oh my God! Did you just tell emos to go kill themselves?
I gave them an honorable out.
There is no honor in suicide. There is no honor left for us anyway. We have failed to attempt honor.
The 8 of us have achieved something that by destroying this, by taking this fortress, that was in the beginning like a suicide mission, did it not? We will do the same to the Stone Giant Fortress. You could be a part of that glory.
There is no glory for us. We have already failed in our attempts at glory. Once defeated, an orc is no more. All you see is this putrid husk of a maggot before you.
I feel like
I have a place for you. We'll march you to the cells and lock you up.
Okay.
There are more of our brethren down there as well.
I kind of feel sorry for the orcs.
5 fucking orc prisoners.
I'm trying to give them a reason to live by making them into like the world's first emo band. but it doesn't seem to be working.
Can we make some rolls here? We're making some pretty good arguments here, I think.
You want to reason with orcs?
I want to make them into an orcish version of Panic at the Disco. That's what I want to do.
I want them to help us with the what's the next fortress?
They may learn to play an instrument, but they are not fighters. All they would do is just
All right.
They are no longer fighters. They have been defeated.
Oh,
Fire has blood.
Heat shields, bullet stoppers.
Yeah. Worse, maybe people will use it instead of you, but that's they're just.
Oh, sorry, guys. I thought I was muted. I'm recovering from this fucking cold for a week.
Poor Roland sounds like shit right now. Jesus, you okay, man?
What time of day is it right now? By the way.
I think you all started your attack at first light. Was it twilight or was it?
No, I think it was like first light. I think it was dawn.
Okay, so it's still still real early morning. It
I
takes
just got
forever that battle, but really, that's a couple minutes.
Yeah. We cast haste in both battles, and it lasted the whole battle, and that's only a minute. So.
Yeah. Speaking of twilight and the break of dawn, have you ever considered making bardic plays or something? I'm just trying to make you guys feel like there's a reason to live.
Opera, yes.
Well, I heard of this opera once. It was named Twilight. It was about Ravenloft, and but it was
Twilight.
The thing is, though, Celestina has the insular background.
Devised by elves.
Twilight was so bad it was good. We laughed our asses.
I'm happy to. I'm happy to spend some time teaching these orcs how to sing.
So you've heard of this play before?
Yes.
Would you? So besides the fulfilling your dreams of becoming the world's greatest singers,
our dreams were to die in combat, vanquishing our foes as we did such.
Yeah, but you failed at that. We're trying to give you something else. We're trying to give you something else to live for.
So, yeah.
There's nothing to live for. We simply await death.
And that could be the name of your first song, as bards.
Recycled, repurposed.
It's not bad. It's kind of catchy. Just FYI, there will be an inn on the northern wastes where orc opera is performed in the setting of the Hill Giant Chief.
When you mean when you run this again, right?
Yeah.
The next, I swear, your next group of people that plays this campaign, they're gonna be like, what the hell?
I want to fucking put some Bugs Bunny Marriage of Figaro on there. If anybody,
you should start the adventure there, though.
But that makes no sense, because if they're playing it, then it never happened.
Oh, that's true.
Kill the rabbit, kill the rabbit.
Fuck it. I pushed it in there anyway.
Do a magic helmet. I will give you an example.
Yeah, instead of the orcs in the next time he runs it being servants, they're entertainers for the meeting.
Yes.
Oh my god, that's great.
That's brilliant.
Instead of I write sins, not tragedies, it'd be like I don't know. I chime in with the haven't you people.
So back to the master hand. Should we take a long rest?
You may.
Yes.
You may. Nobody is going to bother with you.
Yeah, the steading is ours basically.
Yeah. You have servants. You have a couple old servants.
I'm going to be switching out my arcane. Serena's going to switch out arcane gate for create undead, and when it gets dark, she's going to cast it to get some of the dead into ghouls.
You can create ghouls.
Yeah.
Oh, Serena.
Yeah, Serena.
Serena's a wizard.
Yeah, Serena's a wizard. Yeah.
You don't just switch out your.
Yeah, well, we're taking a long rest, right? I can switch out my spells.
Do you have it in your spell book?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Okay, then. Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. Okay. What am I looking up? I'm looking up something real quick. Bugs Bunny.
Yeah.
So now we have 4 ghouls. Top of out.
I'll have to look that up. Funny Marriage of Figaro. Oh, that's a work. That's a Barbara Seville.
I'm only allowed to cast at night, so that's why that's the way it's so dark. Oh, it's sorry, it's 3 ghouls, not 4.
3 ghouls?
3 ghouls, yeah.
The next morning.
Seville? Maybe that was.
The next morning from the foyer, you hear I write sin. I chime in with the haven't you people heard of closing, locking the goddamn steading.
I mean, I'm dead. Fucking ghouls. That's what I'm talking about. Does that require any material components or anything? I'm assuming it does if you're creating fucking ghouls.
Yeah, it does, but
I'm assuming you have cash to do it. I mean, you all have a shit ton of
yeah,
cash.
we're kind of and even if I didn't, like, we just raided Hellgate setting, so
You have a shit ton of cash. What would y'all like to do with it? Because the set and you can all, not even just like your characters, but your old characters, whatever else, will be joining you as having a say. You have your orcs prepare a feast for you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean they're orcs. What the fuck you want? But it's edible.
Well, they're busy practicing though.
There's a lot of fucking orcs.
Oh, okay. So
A clay pot filled with grave dirt, one clay pot filled with brackish water, and 150 gold piece black onyx stone for each corpse. And cast a spell.
Still looking for.
Choose 3 corpses, a medium or small, within range. You have to use bugbears for that. Each corpse becomes a ghoul under your control. DM has game statistics. Ghouls. As a bonus action on each of your turns, you can mentally command any creature you animate with this spell if the creature is within 120 feet of you. If you control multiple creatures, you can command any or all of them at the same time, issuing the same command to each one. You decide what action the creatures will take and where it will move during its next turn, or you can issue a general command such as guard a particular chamber or corridor. If you issue a command, the creature only defends itself against hostile. Once given an order, the creature continues to follow it until its task is complete. The creature is under control for 24 hours, after which it stops obeying any command you have given it. To maintain control of the creature for another 24 hours, you must cast a spell on the creature before the current 24-hour period ends. This use of the spell reasserts your control up to 3 creatures you have animated with the spell, rather than animating new ones. So it's going to be 150 fucking gold pieces a day per corpse, or 450 gold a day for 3.
Well, with all the gems and stuff that Atreus has, I'm sure we can afford it.
Check your messenger, Mike.
Okay. And you would be down a 6th level spell slot a day. Your 6th level spell slot every day is gone.
I think that's the one.
Wow.
I think that's the one you're looking for.
Okay.
It's a duration of 24 hours, so technically I could cast it and then take a long rest. But then I lose the. But then I would lose the thing because I couldn't cast. I guess I'd have time to take another long rest before the 24 hours was gone.
No,
so I could
only
technically.
1 long rest per 24 hours.
Okay, fair enough.
You can't just no. No.
All right, I can take a short rest and get my special up back then.
Can you get a 6th level spell slot off of a short rest? I know your arcane recovery is like.
I'm now 12th level. I can recover up to half my level in spell slots.
Does it cap or is it just period?
No.
It doesn't cap because I'm pretty sure that like at 18th level you can't get a 9th level spell slot back on recovery. I'm not sure about 6.
No, it can't be used for anything higher than 5th level.
That's it. That's its cap 5. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I knew it had a cap. It had. A cap, right.
Yep.
I mean, I'm not saying you can't. I'm just saying your 6th level slot's gone every day, and that's 500 gold pieces almost a day.
Hey. This is a good use of my spell slot, or is that bad? Yeah.
That's like 3,500 a week. Well, a little less because it's I'm up to 50. That's like 3,000 gold pieces a week.
And that's if you keep them around.
If you don't, you gotta fucking kill
them. Well, I have no qualms over killing ghouls.
I feel you on that.
The spell slots can have a combined level that is equal to or less than half your wizard level, and none of the slots can be 6th level or higher. So, no 6th level.
Okay. But you can break it down so you can get like a 5th and a 1st, right?
Yeah.
All right, which is fine. Okay. All right. I'm just saying that's 3,000 gold pieces a fucking day. I mean, a week. 3,000 gold pieces a week, and you never have your 6th level spell slot.
Is it worth the value?
I'm not saying you can't. You can, but
yeah, maybe
you got a lot
I
of
mean,
gold, but
if we want
a week, you only got it for a few weeks.
I mean, if we want it for a specific time, we can find corpses anywhere, right? Like,
yeah, if you wanted to just do it, and you could take a lot of your gold and transport it into black onyx, which is what is required for the thing, because you don't have a lot of. I didn't tell you what the items were per se. Let's just assume you don't have that god awful many black onyxes. You'd have to go somewhere and buy.
Well, I assume the guild has some because
fair enough.
Because obviously that's where the guild. That's one of the things is that the guild is good for, right? Is for having the components on hand.
Well, components, but these are cost components. There's a difference between spider webs and mugwort and something that costs 150 gold pieces.
Yep.
Yeah. Well.
Like if you're like, oh, I need butterfly wings or something, they're free. Sure, the guild's got butterfly wings. But if you're talking about, oh, that's 150 gold pieces of fucking use.
Yeah, fair enough. Maybe.
Some,
Okay.
yes,
Well.
some, but
Well, I still like to use that spell, but maybe not right now.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds more like a. It adds up so quick. It sounds like something like, oh, we killed these guys. Here, I'll animate them and we'll throw them in first until they fucking die, and I don't have to worry about reusing my control each time. That's a 6th level spell slot for 3 ghouls. Is that really worth it?
Well, that was my question.
I mean, even just for a one shot, not even maintaining them, but just. I'm sorry, this is.
Yeah, but I mean, that's what a villain would do, right? Is he would just create them and not keep control of them.
Yeah.
Just send them out to go fucking cause chaos.
Yeah. Or just, I'm going to have them guard this cemetery or this crypt and create them and, seal them in so that they're there. They're going to, do ghoul shit in the cemetery, kill anything that enters it. As long as they can't go anywhere, then fuck it, right?
That's a shame. I thought that would do more than I thought it would.
It's not a bad idea. I mean, even if you go in and you kill like a couple of these bugbears and then you animated them and just hey, we have these bugbears that I'm going to use, ghouls that I'm going to use the rest of the thing. But still, that's how much damage you could do with a 6th level spell slot as opposed to what you're doing with those ghouls.
I mean, I've got Wall of Ice, so I'm probably going to be using that to do damage.
Yeah. Well, it's not even the damage, but they'll take hits. That's always something that people don't talk about often. I mean, they're not.
Right, yeah, like I said with Philip, the more the when you've got people taking they're not hitting you. So
yeah. So I mean, that's something. Then that people would be swinging at the ghouls, not swinging at you. That's something. I mean, they wouldn't be doing a lot of damage. They wouldn't be that effective combat with, but they'd be something that they're not fucking with me unless I hit them. They're not. Just bullshitting. This is not a game.
Something probably Conjure Minor Elemental would be better for that, and that's 4th level, and it doesn't take as much components.
And truthfully, I think your minor elementals may be just as effective as the ghouls.
Yeah, might just use that thing because I've got that as well.
Okay, so anyway, pretty much
the only thing is different. I mean, it might be useful at higher levels because I can summon better shit.
Spell. It is, but it's it's one of those things you got to do ahead of time because of minute casting time.
I mean, at 8th level, I can get if I use an 8th level spell, so I can get 2 whites or 2 ghasts.
It's racist.
It's not bad, but at the same time, if you're at casting 8th level spells, isn't there still maybe a better use for an 8th level spell slot
Yeah.
than twice? And I guess.
Sounds like someone's just loving the necromancer feel.
Yeah, somebody should have taken a necromancy specialist instead of a blade singer.
It's not too late.
Aye.
I do like voicing. I might play necromancer for my next character though. I think that's something I think about.
The setting is yours. You all have the magic thing that can allow you to transport directly to the frost giant glacial rift. You can take a couple weeks to head back to the guild and wagon up all your things. You can find wagons on the setting.
Yeah.
If we wait, like take a long rest, I can prepare spells, and I have a spell where I can transport at least majority of us rather quickly.
Yeah.
Wind walk.
Oh,
Someone will have to look it up right now for me though, and look at it.
I'll look it up right now.
Thank you, Steven.
You're welcome. Okay. Excuse me.
So I'm taking it we're pretty much.
Yeah, we're just bookkeeping.
Windwalk is a 6th level.
Okay.
It is yours. There are orcs there who are servants who will. They will obey you, but they're not fighters anymore. Their spirit has been broken. It is listed in there. They are non-combatants. If you want to fight, they will run, and that's all they do.
We can use them as beasts of burden to haul all the loot back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, oh wait, let me read this first. Okay, Windwalk. You and up to 10 willing creatures you can see within range assume a gaseous form for the duration, appearing as wisps of cloud. While in this cloud form, a creature has a flying speed of 300 feet and has resistance to damage from non-magical weapons. The only actions a creature can take in this form are the dash action or to revert to its normal form. Reverting takes 1 minute, during which time a creature is incapacitated and can't move. Until the spell ends, a creature can revert to cloud form, which also requires the 1 minute transformation. If a creature is in cloud form and flying when the effect ends, the creature descends 60 feet per round for 1 minute until it lands, which it does safely. It can't land after 1 minute. If it can't land after 1 minute, the creature falls the remaining distance. Damn. Oh my god.
So don't fly too fucking high.
Yeah.
No higher than 600 feet. But 300 feet around as your movement, and so all you can do is dash 600
Well, let's
feet.
put it this way. How far can you move in a day? According to the table, a party can move at, what is it? It's basically like 30 miles in a day.
That's
right?
Yeah, something like that.
So, if you move fast, it's 40. So that's times 10 the movement. So that's like 400 miles in a day.
Yeah.
And you just wisp along like a stream of smoke in the wind.
Yeah. So in retrospect, we could essentially get back.
Yeah.
In like an hour.
Well, a day. You're quite far north.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you could do it. You could do it.
All right. I think the main thing about Create Undead is it's not a concentration, so it's like I can have it up and conjure my elementals up at the same time.
Yeah, those are concentration.
So that's me and 10 creatures. So how many PCs are there?
There are a total of 8.
8.
Yeah, see, I can do
hang on. What about
8 if you include
there are 9.
No.
There are
8
Rowan,
if you include
Adam, Rashik, Printing, and Shardak.
Yeah, there are 9.
Also, there's that dwarf, but as well, so that's 10.
Lone Hunter only has Lone Hunter, so that would take it back down to 8.
Yeah.
And back up to 9 again because of that dwarf. But I don't know what he's doing.
Well, he would have been with Alpha Team.
Yeah, but we're all together now, so.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So.
You know, the only problem with that is you can carry only. I'm assuming what you can carry.
It doesn't actually mention how much you can carry.
Yeah, so I'm assuming you carry only what you can carry.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I would imagine that or that I should say, Atreus's bag of holding is pretty is probably reaching the brink
pretty full
of fullness. So, I mean, really and truly, we have to get back to Waterdeep, whether we like it or not, so that we can empty that thing out.
Yeah, we need to. If we can get all back to the guild, we can probably leave it there, kind of out divvy up later.
Or we can give it to the treasurer. Give the contents to the treasurer, because it would still be very helpful to have the bag of holding with us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's if you bring Atreus.
What was that?
That's if you bring Atreus instead of Morcon.
No, I mean back to the guild.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. More. I'm probably gonna stick with Atreus, honestly.
We've got a bunch of treasure, guys. How do we transport it?
We can take a significant amount in the bag of holding, and each person could load themselves down with quite a bit. But there was a fucking lot of treasure.
Yeah.
Like those copper ingots and such like that. I mean, you know, fuck the copper, I suppose, right?
How much? Yeah, pretty much. How much? If Morcon were to like kind of, you know, like while everybody is like just deciding what to do, maybe or Morcon and Atreus can like, you know, walk through the place. How many arrows would Morcon in theory be able to find?
How many would you like?
As many as he can hold.
Say 60.
All right, sounds good to me. Let me reflect that on my.
We level up, guys.
Do we? DM? Do we level up?
Yes, you will be level 12.
Woo!
Level 12, and you start next session on.
Nice. So, should we still be live for all this?
Yeah, I'm thinking. Okay, is there anything in particular anybody else would like to do while we're live? Yeah, because we're just, you know.
Lone Hunter will say, "I am the Giant King."
Alright, with that, good night, you ladies.
Hi, everybody. It's Amber.